And the Bowie Bay Sox. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, I'll tell you what. This team has their ace on the mound, so it's probably not going to take a whole lot of offense to get a win for them.
Eddie Ibarra, the Cuban boy. Pablo Ruiz comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Pablo Ruiz.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
Joe Driscoll will stand in, and you see the slow start by the numbers as he's struggling to crack 200 on this new season. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, guys, this is a power-heavy lineup. You need to stay patient and get balls up in the zone that they can drive.
Ernesto Nieve will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
Well, when you look at what this guy's done so far, Matty, he leads this ball club in average. He's been a huge part of their offense so far this season.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. Well, this is certainly not good here. He's really holding on to his arm, and I think it appears to be fairly serious. Pretty sure we're not going to see him in action for a while, unfortunately. Here comes the first pitch. Blair Cedeno is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already, give me something to hit.
And that's over. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Jay Byers gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
That's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Josh Hutchins will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Batting seventh.
Alfredo Marte will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
Yeah, and you don't want to get caught having to play catch up this early in the ball game. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
to short, hit hard. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. Felix Veras will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Felix Veras.
And that's cut on and missed 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Luis Bravo will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
And with that, let's see how Harrisburg will line it up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
1-1.
And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can
3-1.
still work
3
the
balls,
count.
1 strike.
That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Joe Driscoll is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far, he's the only guy that struck out for these guys. He's in danger of making it 2 now.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Designated hitter
Ernesto Nieve is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Standing in now, Blair Cedeno, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This could be trouble now. It's 3-1.
Oh, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Now there are 2 ways you can go here as a pitching coach, so he's got to make a judgment call out there. He knows what buttons to press with each of his pitchers. Some guys you've got to reassure and be very positive with. Other guys, they respond better when you go out and challenge them. Really got to read them the riot out.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit the other way out toward right field. Heisey shading to his right. And that ends the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Alfredo Marte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
No balls, 2 strikes.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Johnson giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap.
Now batting, catcher, Felix Veras.
Felix Veras walks into the box after being hit by a pitch in his first appearance, and that has to be a little motivation to do something big right here.
Yeah, I wonder if he rubbed it.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Luis Bravo is into the box for his second appearance. 0-for-1 with a flyout.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Now, this is exactly how you go about shutting down a leadoff double. He turned right around, struck out the next 2 guys. So now they're going to need a little 2-out magic if they're going to dent that scoreboard.
Fernando Peralta is at the plate as he takes. Joe Driscoll will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And no complaint about that one. That's a strike, and it's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
This is over the middle of the zone, but he lets it fly at 97. There's no chance to catch up to that one.
Into the box, Ernesto Nieve. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Now the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Bases are empty, one man out. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Grounded to short. Reyna is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Blair Cedeno.
Blair Cedeno will step in. Couple of walks thus far.
Yeah, Matt, he's had some good patient at-bats in this one. We'll see if he sticks with that approach right here.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
So far, I think they've just singled him out and said, don't let this guy beat us. He hadn't seen much to hit at all.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
Jay Byers will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Josh Hutchins gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We played 4 full. The Bay Sox lead this thing 3-0. Alfredo Marte comes to the plate as
Alfredo Marte.
fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Felix Veras will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Reyes ranges to his right. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis
Bravo will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Outside, 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Gonna be a tough play. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 5 innings complete. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, they tried to let him finish off the complete game, but...
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Harrisburg Senators and the Hartford Yard Goats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number.
Abraham Armstrong comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Abraham.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He went deep last game, and he seems ready to take advantage of any mistakes he sees right now.
Steve Lucero comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Down and away, ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. To third. Reyes scoops it up. Throw gets him, two down. With a moment now, let's see how Harrisburg will line it up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this is one of the better defenses in all of the league. Very few clubs commit fewer errors than this one. I expect them to be sound in this game.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Sean Graves stands in as the batter now, and with the runner already in scoring position and one away, he likely won't be bunting here.
Yeah, there's not too much reason to give up an out just to move him over to third. No outs would be a whole different story, obviously.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. A man at third with one away. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Kolb over to his left. And, boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag. Luis Silva will get his first opportunity here. And as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
And he takes a called strike two. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Ernest De Jesus will stand in, and look at that average. Up over 370 to start the ball game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Johnson will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Second baseman.
Dan Kolb will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Oh, it looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Robert Nunn will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And he's off to a great start, to the surprise of many. You know, scouts don't consider him to be a great hitter, but maybe he's finally figured something out.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In for strike 2. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Full count now. 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Bergeron will slide over and put this one away. And that's out number 1.
Right fielder.
Tom Worth will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
And this is another frustrating at-bat for him on the mound. I mean, he's burned through 15 pitches on just these last 2 hitters.
Mac Darden digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. 3 innings complete. Sean Graves did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sack towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Senators lead it 3-0. Abraham Armstrong is set to...
They don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Standing in now, Steve Lucero. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Well, right now he is just carving them up. Dare I say, like a Thanksgiving turkey? That's 7 strikeouts already, and he's made it look easy so far.
Max Coffey stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Luis Silva comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Boy, that changeup's had him eaten out of his hand.
Oh, and they've been falling all over themselves trying to get it. But you've just got to know that that's not going to be a strike. It looks like it is, but it isn't.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point. So his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Ernest DeJesus, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
And when he's finding the inside corner with that curveball, oh, he can be tough. That's a hard pitch to hang in there on.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding off.
That's ball 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Hit down the third base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Shot towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Dan Kolb will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
looking for his 10th strikeout. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. 5 innings complete. Harrisburg is out in front, 3-0. Stepping in, Sean Graves. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 6-0 ball game. And what do you know? That's his first double-A hit.
Well, of course, as a pitcher, your job is to prevent hits. But I knew some pitchers in my day who really knew how to swing it. Maybe he'll turn out to be one of those guys.
Wilmer Defoe will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Three runs already home here. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Reed Johnson strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery is too late at second, and the bases are loaded here on what will be scored as an infield single.
First baseman, Tyler Moore.
Tyler Moore will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
That's in there, base hit. And they will get to fourth and third, and that's that. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. Robert Nunn gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. In there at the knees, strike 1. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Chopped at the plate. Asuncion is up with it and taken in out there for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Tom Worth.
Tom Worth is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on.
Yeah.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
That misses 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. I mean, that couldn't have been an easy take.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he struck him out, so it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate, as he's been masterful. We're through 6 full. The Senators lead it 6-0. Leading off the inning, Abraham Armstrong, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th, as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there. It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Steve Lucero will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now, because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
That one's in there, and the perfect game will go by the wayside. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game here in the 7th, so the no-hit bid will end right here. First offering on its way. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly, as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As the lead is cut to 4, it's 6-2 now.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good hot streak these past couple of days.
The catcher, number 13, Luis Silva.
Into the box, Luis Silva, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Not much success for these guys through the first 6, but it appears they found the key to unlock their opponent here in the 7th.
Yeah, it's pretty common when you start getting into your 3rd time around against a guy. They've got a much better idea of how to attack him, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Ernest De Jesus is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Yeah, he's still got that good movement on the two-seamer. He's been throwing it well all night long.
Up the middle and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue.
That's a ball.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This is what you got to do up at the plate. You've got to wait him out. If you can lay off all of the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get yourself a fastball.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hacker moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. Harrisburg comes out on top, 6-2. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score, first for the victorious Senators, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Yardbirds, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base.
Welcome back to our minor league pregame show as we move closer to the start of Eastern League action with tonight's installment of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Sean Graves will be in the glow, and what a dominant performance he put together in his last start. He had opposing batters off balance throughout and racked up a boatload of strikeouts.
Yeah, he just looked like he was really in control out there. And, you know, sometimes you can tell a guy is going to dominate from the moment he sets foot on the rubber. They just exude confidence, and their body language kind of says, "You ain't touching me today." That's what I saw in him. And even though I was a hitter in my career, it was really fun to watch him make those other guys look silly. We'll see if he's still in top shape in this matchup here today.
Okay, we're looking forward to this one. Lineups and first pitch on the show coming up next. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Hartford Yard Goats and the Harrisburg Senators. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference maker in this game. He sports a batting average with runners in scoring position over 300, so you could say he relishes in those big moments. We'll see if that's the case in this one.
Sean Graves, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, his batting average against is outstanding. It's under 200, so he's really dominated the offense thus far.
Steve Lucero heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Lucero.
And we are underway here this evening as the first pitch misses for ball one. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in decent form as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ballgame. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's currently hitting over 300 against right-handers, which is obviously what he gets to face in this game. So I think we'll see him give a nice performance at the plate. He could be a key factor.
Tomas Rivas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. The rain, as we've mentioned, coming down fairly steadily here at game time. EK, how'd you like playing in the rain?
It wasn't that bad. The only problem, sometimes up at the plate, batting gloves would get wet while it was raining. It made it a little difficult to hit.
Now that we have a chance, let's see how Harrisburg will line it up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, if there's a ball hit out to center field in this one, and I'm the third base coach, I am not going to send him. He has a cannon out there in center field. Everybody knows it. We'll see if he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Kyle Parker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Rolando Hoskins will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night.
Hoskins.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And sometimes you can mistake being patient for being passive. I mean, unless he was really fooled there, that's a pitch he needs to be swinging at. Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Robert Nunn. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. The average has been good, 306 to start the day. No home runs as of yet, and 5 driven in. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hot shot on the ground is short. Defoe is right there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6th, shortstop, Alberto Aguero.
Alberto Aguero will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
And you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. The pitcher, Sean Graves, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
He's set, and the pitch. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he breaks out the hook here. Good for strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
No, I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Lucero is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And with a quick breather here, let's grab a look at the yard goats on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
Jose Hidalgo is set to stand in, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a hit in recent action. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Corner paint right there. 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting eighth, second baseman, Robbie.
Coming to the plate now, Robbie Gordon. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Mac
Darden comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball one.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
So striding in, number 30, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And the recovery's not going to be in time at third, and that should be ruled a wild pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Heisey is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential goal.